Hi guys, I'm sure that you will be shocked if I tell you that I learned how to make money consistently in just 1 year.
Wow, when? How?
I was lucky. I had a cool mentor with his advice. I learned how to correct my mistakes in options trading. I want to show you how I think and make decisions while trading. Maybe this video will be turning point in your life, because the most important thing is not indicators or strategies. The most important thing is your mindset. We are going to increase our deposit 10 times today. I think up to $500, and here are the tools I will use for today. First of all, I will use all the tools that we will need for technical analysis. And I have one indicator. It's already added to our platform. It's the Avism oscillator indicator. You just click on it once and expand it to see it better. Let me explain the principle of this indicator. It will help us a lot today, because this indicator helps us to observe the divergence between the chart and the oscillator on the market. So you can notice right now that the chart has a downward direction. Here we have a wedge formed, and this indicator, Avism oscillator, we have an upward direction. I hope everyone knows that the chart always follows the oscillator. So very soon in this place, we will look for an entry point with you, and not one will trade this long uptrend. But at the moment when it will change. So now I quickly mark the main lines on which we have a chart to find a good entry point. Basically, as we can see, the exit from the wedge has almost taken place. I'm going to move this line over here. In fact, we now have a movement from one line to the other, so you can see it yourself. Here it is, the first touch point, and here the second touch point. Here is the third, fourth, and so on. Accordingly, the exit from the falling wedge, we will have only upward plus in conjunction with the fact that the oscillator Avism we have growing. I will be happy to make a few profitable trades here. We make 100% of our balance in the first trade, because we will need to increase our deposit by a very large number of times. And so far, I will take maximum risk on the first two trades. Well, I congratulate myself and you on this small. We have successfully exited the falling wedge, and the indicator has practically unloaded. I remind you that these divergent signals are relevant only until the EVSM is equal to the main line. So as soon as our EVSM oscillator is at 0, it means that the signal has essentially lost its effect. Here in general, we can continue to trade on the exit of this wedge, but I prefer to find another signal. So friends, we have a very good trade now against the trend, unfortunately, but what can we do? Let's open an older time frame. We can see a level here. I open the trade on the downside. Here we have a horizontal level even lower than the one we drew. This and this reaction is how I identify this level. And we also have a divergence between the chart and the oscillator. Let's look at the divergence, because it also confirms our signal. We have a chart falling. We can see that we have a chart bottom that has been updated. The first bottom was here. Now we are even lower, and in turn on the oscillator we have not yet been able to update the previous bottom, and thus the oscillator is growing, although only a little. Yes, the chart is failing. This is still the minimum divergence. Well, the divergence plus the previous level that we had, we broke it, but most likely we did not just break it, but we took liquidity of the last minimum value. Now we entered with U on the next candle and caught this small correction. I don't know whether we will have a full-fledged reversal from here or we will continue to fall down. This is no interest to me at all. I want to find the next trade. And now I will show you an example where I would not enter the trade, despite the fact that the situation looks very tempting. We still have a falling wedge here, most likely, which we haven't got a reaction from. So we also have a divergence here. That is, our chart is falling, and the oscillator is rising. Still, we have not yet reached the first horizontal level, which I have marked on the M5 time frame, and only from this level I would like to open my position, because now it does not look very reliable. I do not argue with that. The signal may work out, but we are taking a lot of risk, so I need to be as confident as possible in my trades. So it will be very interesting to enter this trade now. Let's see how this candle of green color will close. It should be at least with some small with a small shadow directed upwards. If the shadow will be the same at least as this candle, then we will enter the trade. 3 seconds later, I open a position on the next candle. I'm sure it will be red. I will explain why. First, we have an ascending wedge. It is a technical analysis figure, the exit from which we must go down. For those who do not know, now you know. Secondly, our chart is growing. We can see it by the top, which has been updated, but at the same time, the top has not been updated on the oscillator heavy zone. Respectively, there is a divergence. The chart follows the oscillator, so in 30 seconds, we are expecting a profit. Damn it, friends. It was very nervous. It's good that this time I distributed my deposit. The trade unfortunately does not look at all confident as I initially planned it. We will try to enter again at 50% also on the downside signal. Still continues to remain relevant oscillator. It continues to decline, and until it does not reach zero, we can still trade and so. Now I have a big enough hope that now we can get a correction of this horizontal level. In general, it is still relevant because it was not a breakdown of the level, but a takeout. And plus, we see that the average oscillator is decreasing and almost decreased to zero. And the chart is still in a rising trend. So let's watch this trade for the remaining 40 seconds. Damn it, friends, the last trade we have closed in the plus. We have increased the deposit with you about 7 times. I am more than satisfied with this result because the trading today, to be honest, looks quite dangerous, and I am not the kind of person who hides my failures. I always share everything openly in my free Telegram channel. In it, as well as in my videos, you can get, first of all, information about how I think and how I enter a deal, what decisions I make, because this is what should be the key of your success. Thank you for watching this video brought to you by the TakeProfit team. Take care.